Hey, hey, I'm Bradley Charbonneau. This is the Every Single Day podcast. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn nothing into something. Now, if you're watching the video version of this, you'll notice that I have nothing in my left hand, and I'm holding also nothing in my right hand. Every single day. That's the name of the book, right? Name of the podcast. Course, book, podcast, talk, speech, workshop, whatever. It's so simple. Every single day. Do you know how to tell when you have a new day? Because the sun comes up again. And the sun will come up. I cannot. Tomorrow. Bad. Just stop. Just turn this off. No, I'm not going to turn it off. Because here's my point. I have a speech in 2 days. And I was just asked to do it last night. So that's like 2.5 days not presentation, what's the word? Preparation. See, I'm just working on words here. And what I just did take one of a potential presentation. And the presentation calls for, often in my public speaking course, it gives you like a guideline or a rule, or you got to do this or try to do that or whatever. And this particular one was a visual prop. And I rarely, if ever, use visual props in my presentations. So for me, it's a bit of a challenge. Like, I gotta have a visual prop. What am I going to use? And now I just came back from the States, and while I was there, I visited my mom, and she had my niece's 2 books. And this would be a much better presentation if I had the books there. But this is my point. Watch this. Here's what's going to happen. Every single day podcast, right? My theory, it's not a theory. What's a theory when you know it works? What's a theory when you know it's real? Isn't a theory like, I think this might be the case, whereas I know this is the case. Here's the case. I just stood here in front of the camera, hit record, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. It turned out to be 8 minutes, it's supposed to be 5 to 7. I need a little timer thingy. 8 minutes. I can't call it a talk. An 8-minute work through, an 8-minute test for my talk on Friday night. And it's about the visual prop, right? And so what I did was I showed I had nothing, and then I showed I had something. And I showed I had nothing, which is like an idea. It can wisp away in the wind, right? It's ethereal. It's just like not there. It's in our imaginations. I can see it in my mind, but I can't show you right now. I can tell you all about it, but if I can't show it to you, it's going to take a little bit more work for me to get that across to you. Every single day. If we create every single day, note I did not say imagine, think about, maybe kind of sort of do, dream up, whatever. We create every single day. I can guarantee you that, where's the stick? Give me the stick. I can guarantee you, it's like 9 degrees out. I can guarantee you that you will go from nothing to something. Okay? Now that something might be terrible. That's fine. But what just happened in my take one of my presentation was that I went from nothing to something. And now guess what? I can work on that something. I can edit that something. And during that presentation, I saw the importance of creating something from nothing. And that might be then, maybe I'll change the name of my talk. But remember this, every single day. If I had 7 days, I could do 7 takes of that presentation, of that talk. And guess what? Every single time it's going to get better. Right? Not every single time it's going to get better. It might get worse once you say, ooh, that wasn't a good idea. Let's skip that and make it better. Every single time it's going to change, and it's probably going to improve. But it needs to be every single day. And why is this? I'm back to the old, I think I have a chapter called Because Every Other Thursday is Too Difficult to Remember. Every single day. Create every single day. It's currently 2019. I have a book coming out in 2020 called Create. I think creating is the foundation for the meaning of our true selves. I think by letting out, by getting out, by letting it escape from us, all that stuff that's inside because of all of our intake, we need an exhaust pipe. We need to let that stuff out. And through letting it out is when we learn. Through letting it out is when we grow. Through letting it out is when we live. You might think I had this rehearsed. That was pretty good, right? What was it? We grow, we live. It worked pretty well, right? That's off the cuff. That is improv at its best. Now, guess what? I can't think I'm going to maybe do that when I stand here to talk. I have to talk to make it happen. I have to do it to see what I'm going to do. And remember, this is a rehearsal. I'm going to put it live on the Every Single Day podcast because I want to show you the raw elements of where this begins. How is a book formed? It starts with an idea. Well, but I can't hold on to that idea. I can't buy that idea in a bookstore or any store. It's a thought in your head. Until we let that out, until we create that thought, we create something from that thought, that idea, that magical wonderland you've got going on in your imagination. Sorry, but it means nothing to me. I want it out of there. I want you to create it every single day. Yeah, you were going to ask, because that was your next question. How often should I do this? Yeah, it's every single day. So that's me. It's Wednesday. I have a talk on Friday. I already feel better. I feel more confident about what I'm going to do with the visual prop thing because I worked through a single take of it. And guess what? When I finish this, I'm going to get on the take 2. I'll probably do 10, maybe 15 if I have enough time. I've got a busy couple days ahead. But already, just with take 1, I could go, if I had to right now, I could go do my presentation. Because I have an idea of what it's going to be. Because I worked it, because I created it. I let it out. I let it out of my system. It put it out there, and I then saw it. Oh, look, that's my talk. Oh, that's my topic. Oh, that's a better title. Ooh, that's like a better underlying theme. And I wouldn't have achieved that without creating. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. This is the Every Single Day podcast. And that's going to happen kind of every single day. Not the podcast. It's every single week. That's a potential other book. Every single day is how often you create, how often you show up, how often you write or you sing or you do what you do. It's every single day. For me, it's creating every single day. I'm either creating a podcast episode or a post, or I'm writing or a chapter or something. I'm making something where there was nothing. And that's something I can work with. You can't work with nothing. Every single day, something. ESD. All right, I gotta stop. Hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll put this on YouTube. I'll put a link in the show notes. Every single day, it's so simple, not always easy. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. Thanks for being here. Leave a note in the comments, or leave a like, or leave a subscribe, or do what you do. Connect with me. I swear. I'm nice. I'm a dog. I put you on wood. How bad can it be? All right.